And we have Bank Asia, which is leader, I mean lender. Then Rahman, which is division managers. Okay. And also here we have as well Rando Taka, and also we have theater with the teacher, we have a local intro, you see, that's a lot of stakeholders there. So once we analyze, based on the information that I have given, we will put to different categories. For example, which one needs to be keep satisfied? Here we have two investors, right? We have aims and we have CIPD as investor. Okay? They need to be satisfied. We have the government body need to be satisfied, right? So here we have also a key player. Who is a key player? We have the CEO there, yes. Ali is the CEO, so Ali is a key player, okay? So we need also Ali to be recognized as a key player. So we have here low priority group, maybe Radio Taka doesn't have a lot of interest in business, but it may write some negative information about the business. So we recognize as a stakeholder, okay? So that's why here we have TLT as well as a digital intro. So those groups are low priority. And there's a group need to be keep informed, okay? The customers, the employees, all those kinds of the suppliers need to be informed. So once we analyze the stakeholders, we put those kind of different categories, okay? And we come to company level. Now we have analyzed the best of all, domestically and internationally. We have analyzed the industrial analysis. We have done the stakeholder analysis. Now we come to the company level itself. So every company has what we call financial capability, has what we call marketing, operations, personal or human resource, information management, and general management. So these are the capabilities that the internal companies must have. Okay? So these are the primary activities that companies do. Here we have supply chain management, we have operations within the company, there is a distribution to the final product to the customer side, okay? There's a sales and marketing, there's a service, there's profit margin. All these are the day-to-day operations, the primary operations of every company need to be well structured and well managed. And also there's a support activities for the above activities, like product development. Every product needs to be developed. How we develop? Once we're gonna add some meal to our menu, we need to think about the ingredients, the taste, the flavor, everything, and then we will name, yes, we develop the product, and then we name a product name, and then we see that product or something like that. So that's why there's a supportive activities to every business within the company, like the product research and development, like the technology or maybe systems development, the human resource development, and also general administration. So these are the aspects that we can also analyze within the company. And finally, to this topic, for the business landscape, we have we use SWOT analysis. Okay, we use strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat analysis within the company level. Because there are two aspects of this SWOT analysis. There is two internal factors, which is strength and weakness. Those internal factors you see your capabilities within the company. And then you analyze two external factors, which is opportunities and threats. Opportunities to the market, and also threats from the market. Also you analyze both ways. Okay? So this is the general business landscape that I have been started so far. So now we come to the digital landscape. So the digital landscape now can easily be thought, can easily be implemented. Because from now on we know our position. Because we have analyzed our organization through international vessel, through domestic vessel, through industrial analysis, through stakeholder analysis, through FEM analysis. And then we can easily figure out what we call the digital landscape. Okay, we can go to the next. So here there are 10 companies. So for the what we call the digital landscape. The digital landscape is the technology, including the hardware, the software, the content that these companies are using. Okay? So those are it can be the email services, it could be the website, it could be the smartphones, cloud processes, and so on. So there's a lot of softwares, a lot of technologies that the company may use. So how many technologies are currently implemented or currently the company is using? So that's what we say our business landscape. For example, for surely, here there is a lot of logos. You can see there are some company logos, maybe that have never visited their main headquarters. Even you don't know where they are located within Indonesia, but you know their logo. Why? Because of this logo has been frequently spread through the internet. And then you have seen from the Facebook posts, you have seen maybe from the internet, from Instagram, TikTok, something like that, and then you can easily recognize the logo with the company. So that's why being present in the online landscape is very important in every business. And also there's a lot of international companies also that you can see in the slide. So all these also companies maybe we don't know them physically, but we know from the internet. So that's why implementing some systems that will help you to expand your business brand globally are very important. Okay? We go to the next. So here we come to the digital landscape strategies. If you are willing to adapt at least 1 to 2 strategies when it comes for business landscapes or business landscape strategies, you can use those kinds. For example, you can use only social media. It could be one option. So using Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, something like that means what? You are at least using one business landscape, digital landscape, okay? You are using at least one platform, social media. You can use ads for, okay? For the ads, you see there's ad for search, video, and also there's ad for what we call voice recording also, or voice used through Google. Sometimes everything we ask nowadays through Google, right? We write in Google, and the Google gives you all throughout your discovery, throughout Google you see some ads. You know, you have to pay maybe, you have to watch the video maybe. And nowadays there's a lot of ads in the websites, in Facebook and everything. So that's why those ads also could be used as increasing or expanding your brand's presence in the internet. Or we may use CEO, which is search engine optimization. CEO is another technology that can be used to be listed your company to the top of the search. Okay? When someone searches good hotel in Bekasi, your hotel name is the first, or the second, or the third. Okay? Once we write something like which is the best restaurant, then your restaurant is be on the top list. So if your restaurant or maybe hotel your business, you want to your business to be on the top of the searches through the voice search or through text search, you must adapt what we call CEO technology. What we call search engine optimization. And there's websites that very important. Every organization nowadays has a website. Because of once you have your website, all your information, your product, your services are available to the website. Even the person doesn't know to be presented a lot of information physically, but everything is available to your website. So having a website also is another strategy that you can use digital. Digital strategy as a digital strategy. There's conversation marketing, there's email marketing. For example, nowadays maybe you receive a lot of emails in the spam, in your promotion, in your social for example, tags in your emails, right? So why these emails are frequently sent to you? Because they are using email marketing. It's one technology that also can be used as a digital strategy. Or that's what you call customer relations management. Customer relations management. For example, for the customer relations management means you are controlling and also measuring the performance of the customers. If a customer places a lot of orders from your system, from your website, you know how many customers have paid or have a lot of money, and then you give bonus. You give what we call coupons, for example. You give like a budget. You give some gift, right? Sometimes you may get discount from the right from everything in the website. So that's why it's kind of customer relations management. And finally, we can use mobile technology as a digital strategy, which we can use apps. We can use, for example, mobile applications where we can increase our brand presence with the internet. Okay. And globally, as you can see, the world nowadays is fast growing. There's a lot of internet also users throughout the web. So globally, there's a lot of internet users As you can see, there's what we call 5.6 throughout the world in different users. So 5.16 billion out of the world, out of 8 billion are actively using internet. So that's why you are challenged to adapt good strategies that you can reach those customers globally. Because nowadays traditional marketing doesn't work. What works nowadays is digital marketing. Okay, so that's why we have to use the internet because that's a lot of presence. Okay, we come to the supply chain. Supply chain is very important aspect also in every businesses because if we don't manage proper our supply chain network, we cannot compete in the market because there is a statement which highlights competition between the companies is no longer between the companies. Competition is between the supply chain. So the supply chain is a very trendy and important aspect of every business that needs to be managed as well. Okay. So here we have a basic understanding for the supply chain. So when we say supply chain, please be with me. Here we have the supplier. Here we have producer. We have distribution centers. We have wholesaler, retailer, customer. So as you can see, there's a long chain where products are being bargained, processed, produced, also distributed to the final customer. So this long chain are called supply chain management. To give you an example, we go through the example of a farm. A farm produces some fruits. The fruit buys to a manufacturer, it processes, and now it makes, for example, a drink, maybe something like a Coca-Cola or something, whatever it is. Once it is being processed, then the distributor takes to the big distribution centers. There is wholesalers in the market take from there. The wholesaler gives to the retailer also sells to the customer. So this is the management of what we call the supply chain management for. So it should be basic, also it should be a long way of the supply chain management. And it has one important objective of every supply chain. We need to source right product. Sourcing the right product with right quality, with right quantity, with right time, and to the right customer. Okay? So nowadays, once you order a customer, order something from the internet, the probability of receiving a wrong item is very low. You always receive almost 7% or 9%. You receive a correct product from the internet. So that's why there's right sourcing, right distribution, right customer. So that's what we call the objective of supply chain, and we want to also maintain those rights throughout the effective supply chain management. Okay? Yeah. So also the supply chain could be small network, it could be a big network. Think about it. The producer of maybe a garment like a jacket, the producer of a jacket maybe doesn't have a long way of a supply chain. It may take some material from somewhere, stitch, and then give to the wholesaler or to the retailer. So as you can see, it's a short chain. But think about Toyota, think about Amazon, think about the big companies. So they have a lot of suppliers, and also they have a lot of distribution centers, a lot of wholesalers, a lot of dealers, a lot of customers. So that's why managing such big companies also is how we manage our supply chain network. Okay, as you can see, this example of Toyota as well, having assembly plants maybe in somewhere in Indonesia. It may have directly supplier where they get electronics and about training of the cars. And every electronic company supplier also may have another tier where they can get a camera or maybe raw materials or something like that. So the supplier should be as long as it could be. That's what we call upstream to the supply chain. And then it's downstream to the supply chain. So it depends on the context that you are working, but for sure, every company has its own supply chain network, and you are challenged to manage well for the supply chain, for your supply chain. Because starting from the supplier to the customer, and you are the moderating body of the upstream and the downstream as a company, and you are wanting to be managed able to manage the aspects very well. Okay? Yeah. And the supply chain management, the process is very simple. In the supply chain management, we plan something. Okay? Throughout the planning, there's what we call demand forecasting, there's product pricing, and inventory management. We plan all those aspects. Once we plan, we make source. Okay, sources means what? Recruitment. We buy the products, the raw materials, the work in progress, the finished products, whatever it is. Whatever relates to business, you buy it from somewhere. And also you develop a strategy for credit collection. Nowadays businesses use credit, okay? They take credit always. So that's why there must be a procedure for credit collection. So we plan for the supply demand to be scored, then you source. Once you source the raw material, then you produce, you make the production, and then after the production, you deliver the product to the final customer. So as a supply chain management, your business must develop a good supply chain design network where you can easily plan, source, make, and also deliver the produced items to the customer. Okay, we go to the next. And the supply chain is called also the next please. And the supply chain management, there is a drivers of every supply chain. So these drivers could be inventory, because every supply chain has inventory. There's what we call there's a production. After production, we will find what to produce. Once we find what to produce, and then we will find inventory. What is how much to make and how much to stock. You know how many products you have to produce and how much products you have to put in the stock as an inventory. Okay, all these aspects are in the graph of supply chain management. And we come to the location of your organization, of your company, where is the best to do your business activity. So selecting a facility's location is very important in every aspect. For example, nowadays, for you as an example, as CPBA, you have there's a long road here. You can it's easily accessible campus where the students can easily come through public transportation or maybe with lower transportation. Or what about if the campus will be out of the city for 30 kilometers or maybe 25 kilometers, then they will have to be difficult to find or to reach the campus on time. So that's why the location also matters when it comes to the supply chain and drivers. And finally, the transportation also is very important. Once we produce something, and also have the product, we need also to design our distribution network from the customer side of the, from the supplier side to the customer side. Okay. And we have two more slides to be left, three slides. I am about to cover in 5 minutes. So here we have the opportunities and also the challenges for the digital marketing and the opportunities and challenges for the supply chain management. We go to next. So we have a lot of opportunity to manufacture branding. Once we adapt the technologies that we have discussed as digital landscape, to email marketing, to social media, to art technology, to mobile applications, there's a lot of technology that has been discussed like CEO, certain engine organizations. So once we adopt those kind of strategies as a digital presence, then our brand will be throughout the world. So when our brand goes through beyond the borders, then we will reach global audience, which means instead of targeting the regional market, you can target the neighboring country like Singapore or like Thailand. You will try also to reach global audiences where you can also target your products throughout the digital strategy. Also, we enhance or we will have engagement with the personalized content because of once you adapt some technology, you will have one-to-one conversation with the customers. And nowadays, most of the girls, you order something from the Instagram, you always go to the page and try to have a conversation, you ask for the size and everything, the transportation, and then it's not called personalized conversation. It's not easily being handled from the internet. Okay? Also you build what we call credibility of your brand. Your brand identity also will be increasing because of you have used a lot of digital strategy which help you to refer to a brand. Okay, so these are the opportunities of implementing digital strategy for your business. You can go to the next. problem with consistent across journals. For example, if you're gonna target older people, okay, you must be active on Facebook. If your customers are maybe for 20 and for example between 10 to 25 years old, you must target maybe Instagram or TikTok. Why? Every platform has its own age category. So that's why consistent across genders is very challenging to the business. You must know which one you have to use. You must know your customers, your target customers, and this will be a challenge though it needs to implement some technologies like social media or email marketing or something like that. And also there is a framework other challenges would be customer engagement, there will be technological integration because you may use a lot of technology, different technologies, but you may have difficulty in combining all those technologies into a single technology where you can easily connect to users. For example, your Facebook has another employee of your company, the social, the Instagram manages another one, the TikTok manages another one. So the customers will have find a specific platform where the TikTok messages and the Facebook message and the WhatsApp messages can easily be stored. All those people working in the same company can easily monitor the messages coming from different streams of customers. So that's why sometimes it could be a challenge managing those kind of different technologies. Okay? And also content creation is very important. Nowadays, you may create a very attractive content where you can easily advertise your product. You may create a content that no one even looks or it's for down. Why? Because your content is not attractive, your content is not appealing, so that's why content creation skills also could be a challenge to the companies. Okay? Finally, we come to the simple idea of opportunity and challenges. We can go to the next. So, yeah. So for the supply chain, there's a lot of tasks here, as you can see. There is a customer collaboration, sales performance. There is sales inventory operations planning. There's a sourcing recruitment. There's quality and compliance. There's manufacturing, network design. So you can see there's a lot of tasks within the supply chain. So designing and implementing a strong supply chain network that facilitates good collaboration with other networks is very challenging nowadays. So that's why companies may have these kind of challenges. Okay? Yeah, and when it comes to the wider perspective throughout the globe, there is a geographic uncertainty, there is a geographic problems. Nowadays, unfortunately, there's a lot of wars, there's a lot of conflicts throughout the world. So those conflicts, those diseases, those pandemics may affect also your business as we discussed in an international restaurant. So that's why there is a global problem, there is change to trade agreements, there is a change for technology, there is a change for digitalization. So those are the main challenges for supply chains need to be addressed when you are designing supply chain management. And finally, those are the future trends in supply chain management. We need supply chain management and digitalization because of, as we discussed in the aspects now, digitalization in supply chain also is very important. So we have to incorporate the AI. So nowadays, AI is very trending, right? Everything is supported, powered by artificial intelligence. So that's why using artificial intelligence also is something very trendy in the supply chain management. Sustainability also is very important. Okay? And growth, for example, of supply chains and growth of big data. Nowadays, there's a concept for big data. There's a lot of information on the internet need to be utilized in a way that the organization uses those information as a decision making, as also expanding the brand identity, and also collecting a lot of customers. So I think that's all for my presentation. And I want to thank you for the great for listening to the presentation. I hope you quite understood at least some of something that I have discussed. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Abdisalam Abdirahman, PhD, for the insightful and thought-provoking presentation.
Terima kasih banyak kepada Bapak Abdi Samad Abdirahman Omar, PhD, atas presentasinya yang mendalam dan menggugah pikiran. Saya yakin semua orang di sini telah memperoleh pengetahuan berharga tentang navigating the digital landscape, opportunities, and challenges for virtual branding and supply chains.
Okay. Well, guys, Mr. Abdisama has given us a lot to think about. Now, let's dive deeper into the topic with your question. Feel free to raise your hand and we'll bring the mic to you.
Pak Abdi Samad telah memberi kita banyak hal untuk berpikir secara luas. Berdasarkan penjelasan yang sudah diberikan, ada pertanyaan dari teman-teman semua. Jangan ragu untuk bertanya. Silakan. Oh,
Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Julia, majoring in accounting. Competition has always been built in terms of sale of your finished good. But in the end, coming days, we need to address the competition for the limited resources across the supply chain. As an example, China will always shift to bigger market first, especially North American and Europe. And if you face that kind of situation, do you have a realistic view of when your orders will be manufactured and shipped by your suppliers? And how do you manage to deal with your suppliers to prioritize your shipment? Thank you. Ada yang ingin bertanya lagi? Mau langsung dijawab atau nanti? Langsung aja.
Okay.
Dijawab dulu ya.
So thank you for the question. Actually, your question was addressing two aspects for the distribution of produced items to international, like as you put like in China, and that's how to deal with the how to deal with the suppliers, right? So actually, there's something called market structure. Okay, in the market structure, you analyze the suppliers. You analyze are they monopoly? Is there monopolistic competition in the market? Is there oligopoly in the market? Which means fewer suppliers in the market. There is only one supplier in the market as a monopoly. There's a monopolistic competition, which is two suppliers maybe in the market. Or there is what we call a perfect competition, which means there's a blend of suppliers in the market, with a lot of suppliers. So you analyze
How can
first
company ensure
analysis
visibility
plan
of
that
using
there's
distributed
only
data?
market structure as monopoly or monopolistic competition, then you need to build a good relationship with the supplier. Because there's few suppliers in the market. But if the supplier is a lot of suppliers in the market and the market structure is perfect competition, then you need to use your bargaining power as as when you're buying something or dealing with the customers, because there's a lot of customers in the market. So if there's a few customers, build a good relation with the customer. With the supplier. If there's a few suppliers in the market, maintain a good relationship with the suppliers. If there's a blend of suppliers, a lot of suppliers in the market, then use bargaining power, bargaining power in every bargaining items. So that is the most strategy that I use for the customers. Data. Now, when it comes to the distribution, you need also to design your supply chain network in a way that you can easily transport your items within the country or beyond the country. You have to analyze the available distribution networks, okay? Whether through containerized, whether through bulky shipment, whether maybe 1 kg or one item. There are a lot of transportation network
Customer
in the
data.
market. So you must find out which one has the most reliable, which one has the most cheap and mostly fastest to deliver the items to the international markets. So also you need those kind of important aspects, starting with availability, flexibility, speed, and also it must be affordable distribution network to the market. I think I've answered the question. Thank you so much.
Pertanyaan selanjutnya dari
How
have
can
any
company
question?
ensure
Anyone?
me?
Sister.
Ini apa? Iya, belum. Kayaknya mulai dari sini.
Almost everyone is interested about this because it's the way to make money. Almost everyone is fed running digital product. So if you have a tips how to be success
How
from
can
digital
company
machine
ensure the
or
security of the
infrastructure,
customer data and the
yes,
integrity? Saya jawab.
Actually, that's asking me a very important question because of based on your age. You didn't answer all that actually, if you want we can. So we need also to have online businesses. We need to have to establish our e-commerce platforms. So the most important question they ask is how we can build, an e-commerce company or how we can make a business operation. Actually, it's quite easy. Think about it. Countries in Africa, they don't have maybe sometimes a good address, where easily can be delivered a product just to door to door. Maybe most of the countries or some of the countries in Africa doesn't have those kind of, for example, addressing system. Okay, think about there may be a low usage in terms of the banking transaction with a card. Okay, as you can see, there's a lot of limitations in the lifting e-business in Africa, and still they're doing it. Whatever difficulty, still they're doing the business. So when it comes to Indonesia, the infrastructure of doing online business is quite simple because of what all the people mostly have bank accounts where they can easily buy. Everything is digitalized, as I have seen in the country. So in that aspect, the people you expect the people using the cards and they already use it. That's one aspect. There's a distribution network. Yes, there's a lot of distribution companies that where you can easily give the product and deliver to the customer, whether in, for example, Kalimantan or maybe some far Java region. You can easily they can easily transport, but you need to find out which transportation available in the market. So you design like this way, you use which platform you use is very important. Are you using website or social media platform? You have to decide which one is best for you. And then you must design also your suppliers as well,
Yes.
which can easily provide you the products through production or maybe through as merchandiser. Okay? You design the supplier, you design your social media platforms and the website and social media, and then you design the transaction of the business, how the transaction will be, the payment, how it will be, and then you design the delivery. Okay?
How
So
can
there are two
company ensure the
delivery.
security
There's
of
something
the
called
customer
outbound logistics, which is delivery from the customer, from the manufacturer or the company to the customer. That is outbound
chairman
logistics. And then we call reverse logistics. If the customer wants to return the product to you, what channel will be using? So the return as reverse logistics and the outbound logistics, if you create the right design, then it will be easy to manage online business. So those are the aspects you need to address when you're designing the business. Thank you.
Apakah ada yang bisa dari
Hello, my name is Lea. For first, sorry my English so bad. I have question. how can company ensure the security of their customer that data and the integrity of their supply chain when adopting technologies such as blockchain, IoT, and AI in their digital branding and operation, especially given the rise of the cyber threats.
Cyber threats.
Yeah, cyber threats. Thank you.
For your voice it was low, I didn't capture all the points, but I think you have asked how the businesses can safely use the internet, protect the cybersecurity or something like that. I think there's a lot of technologies that nowadays are being used in the, especially in the satellite technology. There's what we call Internet of Things. There is a blockchain. Okay. There is new technology. There are artificial intelligence and machine learning. So there are a lot of new technologies that are used in the satellite technology may be empowered or empowered to satellite organizations. But those kind of technologies need expertise. Okay. You may not have that kind of expertise, but I don't know, depends on the context in the country, but there is some expertise needed to have such kind of huge technologies like the Internet of Things or maybe blockchain, something like that. But when it comes for the also internet and security, combining or selling something, also there's what we call cyber security or maybe security protection for the online. So also this also need to use some expertise that have knowledge for the cybersecurity aspect, that have knowledge for example, those kind of hackers and infiltrators for the to be safeguarded for the transactions. So actually, this is a big issue when it comes to the internet transactions, and it needs expertise. It needs people who are experienced, expertise in those kind of aspects. Yeah. So thank you.
Next, ada yang mau tanya lagi? This is for Bagian. Let me introduce myself. My name is Adela. Maybe this question is interesting for you. But I wanna know what your opinion about how does digitalization affect company branding strategy? How does digitalization affect the company branding strategy? What's your opinion? And what do you think?
How the company digitalization affect the company strategy?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. That's a very interesting question. Actually, that is strategies that companies use. And the strategies could be financial strategy, operational strategy, growth strategy, expansion strategy. There's a lot of corporate level, business level, and functional level strategies in the companies. So the digital marketing, if it is aligned with the company's strategy, will be perfect move because the digitalization acts as a value to the implementation and to reach the goals of the company. So that's why when designing the company's strategy, it also be combined with the digital strategy that the companies use. For example, you are in social media, you are a company that wants to advertise products online. So now you have established a strategy, which is, for example, you want to be the known brand, the most known brand in your industry when it comes to Picasso or maybe something else. So if that's your strategy, you must use relevant technology, whether social media platforms, whether email marketing, whether Amazon, which strategies, digital strategies that will help you reach that strategy, that goal. I mean. So that's why both of them cannot be separated, it's combined, and every new strategy to corporate, to business level, professional level can be supported using the digital strategy. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Any questions?
Okay, what is the most powerful digital strategy for the firstly business? I think, I mean the early business.
Can you repeat the second question?
No, this is the first one. The first one is that, in your opinion, what is the most powerful digital strategy?
Digital strategy.
Digital strategy for the early business. Okay. And the second one is how to lift up your product brands.
How?
How to lift up or raise your product brand. Basically.
Thank you. Actually, it was three questions. Okay, it was three questions. Let me answer very briefly. Uh, Digital, as we say, digital strategy is a collection of tools, software, hardware, and technologies that you use to increase your brand's awareness and position. So digital strategy is the collection of tools through hardware, through software, through other like websites, the other technologies of the social digital that we are using. So that's what we call digital strategy. Okay. When it comes for your second question, which addresses which one is best to use in the online businesses. Actually, it differs between company to company. Because of what? For example, DI, for example, site may not prefer using TikTok maybe a lot. Instead, may prefer using other platforms like LinkedIn, maybe, for example, Facebook, maybe websites, maybe other some technology because of the company has different perspectives, in terms of reaching the global audience. For example, if the BA wanted to outsource highly qualified lecturers and professors from the world, then it must not use for TikTok, right? We don't use maybe for TikTok in that sense. So that's why the difference between company to company. So if this from the company and service to within the city and knows the kind of category of people that mostly comes, then it's okay to use other social media platforms. So using which tool or which strategy is best can be said it depends on the company's movement, the company's direction, or the company's style. Okay? And the third question, I think I forget that one. Sorry.
For the early business.
Huh?
For the early business. Early business. Just started business.
Okay, startups, okay. Actually, startups are highly needed to use digital strategy. Because of you just start, no one knows your company, no one knows your location, no one knows, for example, your competence and the product services you sell. So that's why, if you are starting a business as a startup, you must first develop a good digital strategy which may help you increase your brand. Otherwise, the startup will be left behind and you will be just be known by that fate. So that's why adopting a digital strategy with the startups very demanding and very important. And if I go back to the second question also, which comes to the third question, which platforms, which social digital strategy is suitable, also I will make that question as well. It depends on the type of the company. As we say, if it's restaurant, if it's a university, if it is, for example, the banking, here the tools that we use are different. Okay? So for example, if my priority, let's say I'm expert in using data analysis. For example, we have a company that makes market research. Let's say we have a company that makes market surveys, market research, which analyzes, for example, the data. So if our priority is when the people search on the internet, how can I analyze the data? Or which company provides usage and market usage? Then if I want to make company be on the first list, I will use search engine optimization technology. Okay? If I want to reach a lot of customers within that market, I will see which platform most will use it. For example, in Indonesia, Instagram is number one. For example, using social media. So I may target Instagram, for example, for reaching a lot of customers. So it depends on the company time and the strategy that company is going to. So as I said, there's a blend of digital strategy that's available to use. Thank you.
question for you, tapi ini bahasa Indonesia, bisanya itu aja. Jadi nanti mungkin di translate bagaimana potensi pasar untuk produk UMKM di Indonesia di pasar Afrika dan bagaimana mencari jalur untuk supply chain di Afrika.
I will try to translate. What is the market potential for Indonesia and SMA product in the African market? How to find a route for supply chain in Africa?
How to find?
Find how to find a route for supply chain in Africa. I mean, like product UMKM coming to Africa.
Going to Africa.
Yes.
Actually, as a business owner, we expect such question. It's very practical question. Thank you so much for asking. To be honest, when it comes to Indonesia, most of African countries get many products from Indonesia. For example, in Somalia, it's one of the main markets we buy products internationally. The list may be different, but Indonesia is included one of the our exporting countries when it comes to Somalia and also Africa. So to find a customer or another kingdom in Africa, also we come to the digital issue again because if those companies are already available in the market, you must search which country and which companies mostly buy those kind of products. For example, if you want to sell a product like cosmetics, for example, you must search out which country, for example, you are targeting. Let's say you are targeting Kenya. So now you will search about which company it is that Kenya has the highest market share in terms of selling cosmetics in the Kenyan market. And then when you found out those markets from the internet, you will try to reach, sending an email, communicating them, advertising the product, and probably you will have connection from that way. So for my humble suggestion, yes, there's a lot of customers, there's a lot of products coming from Indonesia to Africa. It's a huge market in Indonesia to Africa. That's one opportunity. And finding a customer, it's also using that digital strategy from the internet. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. I got it. Did you have like an expert in Africa, but we send email in digital marketing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Any question to student? Did you have any question?
I think the news about Tupperware very good. As we know, Tupperware is a global product. According to Mr. Sama, here the Tupperware companies were dealing with problem with its supply chain. Thank you.
I think I understood you asked how you deal with the problems with supply chain. Is that the question?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, the supply chain, as we say, it's a big network where suppliers, for example, the producers, the distributors, the wholesalers, retailers, the customers, the service providers like the bank, like the transportation company, there's a huge network within the supply chain. So managing really is a quite difficult, but you are trying as a business owner to build a good supply chain network where you analyze your customers, you analyze your distribution channels, you analyze from your suppliers, you analyze the service providers, and finally you will figure out which company could be the best supplier for me, which company could be best distributor in terms of my logistical operations with my company would be. You will figure out which one is best for you. So actually, though it is a huge network, you need to analyze from A to B, A issue raised, for example, you have a problem with the distribution network, then you must think another distribution alternatives. Okay, you have the problem for the transaction problem as a service provider. You then can collaborate with you the transaction. For example, you have a problem with the online transactions. So then you must figure out what's the problem, how can I shift from link A to link B. So you need always to be active player, okay, in the market because of you are dealing with a lot of other networks in that area. So that's why you must be, for example, you're active player within the supply chain network and ready to raise and join your business and deal as it is, to get the superiority from the network. Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you. Maybe the shorter the time, we close the question and answer season for all these participants. And thank you for all engaging question and contributes for today's discussion. Before we wrap up, I'd like to remind everyone that this lecture is part of ongoing search focused on relevant and pressing topics in today's business environment. We look forward to seeing you at our next event.
Terima kasih semuanya atas pertanyaan dan kontribusi menarik Anda untuk diskusi hari ini. Sebelum kita mengakhiri, saya akan mengingatkan semua orang bahwa kuliah ini adalah bagian dari seri berkelanjutan. Kami yang berfokus pada topik yang relevan dan mendesak dalam lingkungan bisnis ini. Kami berharap dapat bertemu Anda di acara kami berikutnya.
Once again, a big thank you, Mr. Abdisalam Abdirahman Omar, PhD, and also Professor Dr. E.R. Habib Muhammad Kani Shafi'i, MK, CSBA, for sharing this expertise with us. Have a wonderful evening and safe travels home.
Sekali lagi terima kasih yang sebesar-besarnya kepada Bapak Abdi Samad Abdirahman Omar, PhD, yang telah berbagi keahliannya dengan kami. Semoga sore ini akan menyenangkan dan aman di perjalanan pulang.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Sebelumnya selanjutnya ada sesi foto.
Oke, untuk teman-teman kita jangan lupa kita akan foto bersama dengan kita akan berfoto bersama dengan Mr. Abdi dan juga Profesor. Untuk teman-teman sambil menunggu kita sesi bareng-bareng, mungkin ada yang mau jajan. Kita ada bazar KM, dicoba ya, beli produknya, dibawa ke rumah, dikasih tahu ke keluarga untuk produk UMKM dari Kalimantan Selatan.
Dengerin suara saya, tasnya taruh dulu, handphonenya taruh dulu.